Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. It is Tuesday on Men of the Den. That's right, you have me and Haley. So, let's make some magic. So it is random topics week, and I went through a few different ideas in my head of what I wanted to do. And I originally was actually going to talk about the net neutrality vote that went through the FCC this last week, but I decided that I don't want to do something that stresses me out because that topic really gets me going. So instead, what I'm going to do for random week, just like I at one point did the Harry Potter house generator thing, I'm actually just gonna do random questions that pop up to me on the internet. What are you doing? Yeah, it is December in Minnesota. It's currently like 4 degrees Fahrenheit and I have my window open because I'm from Minnesota and that's what we do. So I'm gonna be doing these random questions from this random question generator, and I figured this was a lot less stressful than trying to talk about the FCC net neutrality vote because that shit stresses me out. And because I can't get any more ancient and or gay, I'm crocheting while I'm doing this. I'm making scarves, and yeah, because like I said, I'm like 90 years old now. Okay, so first random topic. Do you have any pets? Yup, that butt right there is one of my pets. I also have 2 ferrets named Tally and Tater, and I have 6 fish. I have 3 koi fish. They are back there. They're little, well, they're not little, they're like beep, 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 beep. And then I have 3 beta fish. My kois are named the Countess, after Lady Gaga in AHS Hotel. Leslie and Ron, I'm guessing you can assume what those are from. I also have the 3 betas. The 3 betas are named Frida Kahlo. I actually just got her yesterday. There is Tom Haverford. Again, you probably know where the name came from. And then I have Sparrow. I used to have a koi named Captain Jack, and he lived forever. I moved like to college. I took different jobs all over the place, and like once I was driving in my car and I had to come to like a abrupt stop, and he fell onto the floor of my car. Did not realize it, like out of his tank, and got to my parents' house and I saw him like on the floor of the car and I was horrified, and he was just like, what up? He was fine. And so his name was Captain Jack, but that was from the Torchwood and Doctor Who series, not from Captain Jack Sparrow. So when I got a new fishy, instead of right after Captain Jack died, I just decided to name another one Sparrow because it worked out pretty well. So then we have Captain Jack and then we have Sparrow. It's fine, whatever. Next topic. What do you think your life will look like in 10 years? 10 years from now. Probably still doing this because I'm awesome. 10 years from now, I'm hoping I am done with law school. Speaking of, I got my law school entry exam results and I scored a 166, which is enough to get me into an insane number of colleges, so it should be more than enough to get me into the Hamlin Mitchell School of Law in St. Paul, Minnesota, and I would be starting next fall. But I hope to be a private litigator. I want to do for contract hiring with my law degree. I don't necessarily want to work at a big law firm, but I would like to do like in-house counsel for my current job. I could do private litigation for like family and friends, like people, like being able to represent people that I really want to represent. And I know that's not necessarily the path to get me like a ton of money, but to me that's not what it's about. I don't care really, because I'm going to be paying for student loans the rest of my life anyway. So I figured I want to make the most of my degree and I want to help the people that I want to help. So I do see myself still at my current job in 10 years because I really do love my job. But I also totally see myself advancing in the company quite a bit and getting a new sense of purpose and direction there by being on-site counsel, etc. Do any of you crochet? Because that'd be kind of badass. Just because I do, and then I don't feel so alone doing it. See, and it's not even that hard. Like, I mean, I can't really say that because I can't play video games for anything. I know that a lot of you are gamers. I do not have that skill in my body anywhere. There's not a single bone in my freaking body that knows how to play video games. But I can do this, and all you do is you go whoop, and then you do the whoop. The whoops are very important. And then you go whoop, 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 whoop. I know I could basically make a tutorial video out of that. Next question. Describe yourself in 1 sentence. Oh boy. I mean, I'm really good at grammar and writing, so I can make this last like a long time. But I would have to say, in 1 sentence, I am an extroverted introvert that is passionate about public and community service and making people laugh. Is that corny? I don't care. Next question. What are your 3 must-have smartphone apps. I'm trying to think, because one for sure is Facebook, because I connect with all of you badass bears across the world on a regular basis, so Facebook is a must for me. I would also have to say Google search. That's pretty much like rock solid for me, because I like always learning new information, and if a question pops into my head, I just ask Google. Like, I can just find out on Google whatever it is. And the third, and I'm not trying to think of stock apps, like obviously the text messaging app is important, but that like comes with the phone. The phone app is a part of the phone. Amazon. I am an Amazon Prime whore. I use that app for everything. I have made so many purchases through Amazon because I can wait. I can totally wait 2 days to get something, and then it's just there and I don't have to go to the store. It's nice, especially living in rural Minnesota, being able to have something delivered to you in just 2 days without having to drive 45 miles to the local store. Primo. It's primo. Yeah. Even Haley jumped off the bed. She didn't want to hear that. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more. What are you most thankful for this year? What am I most thankful for this year? There's a few things. One is becoming a part of this channel. Being selected through my audition for Men of the Den was huge for me. It allowed me to utilize a lot of what I wanted to provide to the internet in a structured format, in a community that just kicks ass all the time. So I'm super thankful for being a part of Men of the Den. I am also really thankful for my dog. As I've said in previous videos, I lost my first service dog earlier this year, my little How Man, and I lost him in February. And if it wouldn't have been for Haley, I probably would not be doing too well with my PTSD nowadays. But yeah, she's gotten me through some really badass shit, and she's a great dog. She's a great service dog. And then the usuals, like my family who's helped me get through a lot of stuff, really great coworkers. I'm super thankful for a job that is so understanding of my religion, of just so many different things. Like, it's so great to work at a place like I do. So there's a lot to be thankful for this year, and that says a lot considering we have the orange buffoon Cheeto in chief currently in Washington. So it's really nice to have a reason to not be totally negative all the time. And the last question, if you were asked to teach a class, what class would you teach? Well, this is easy because I do teach a class. I am an online professor at both St. Cloud State University and at Grand Canyon University, and I teach undergraduate biostatistics and epidemiology and introduction to public health. And on the graduate level, I teach biostatistics, advanced epidemiology, as well as thesis prep and the actual capstone class where students put their theses together for submission. So I know a lot about writing papers and theses and capstone projects. So if you have any questions, let me know, because I teach it. So there you go. There's some random questions. Sorry for the short video this week. It's Hanukkah currently, so I get to put my menorah out and light the candles when the sun goes down. Thank you for watching this week. Thank you for dealing with me crocheting in the background, watching my dog's ass this entire video. Haley, put that away. She doesn't listen. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. There's some pretty great videos coming up. Yesterday, Derek and Greg put up a video where they are cooking for each other. They have a lot more courage than I do for putting a video of me cooking on the internet. So kudos to them, and go check it out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.